Welcome back, everybody, and today we're gonna finish off this little room here. I've cleared out an area. I want to test something here because I don't know 100% whether or not this will work, but we'll see. And you won't hear any block placing noises because I turned off the volume for the portal. It gets a little bit annoying. So the last time we were in here, we were working on the auto armor equipper that you drop down into the ground and supposed to work in 1.8.8. That didn't. Well, this is a design that will be pretty much foolproof. That will work every time, and it'll also give you a pickaxe and a sword. So, I win. Now, the only thing I foresee as an issue is that back bottom dispenser. And the reason being is I'm going to put a fence here and there's not going to be a way for me to access it. See, if I go with this, take off all my armor, put my booties in there, pants in there, and I don't know, say that in there and that in there, put a pickaxe and a sword. There you go. You put your fence post right in there, you grab a pressure plate, put it on top. There you go. Everything is done. No worries, no issues, no problems, nothing to break. And, of course I would be one block short. I can't leave it. I can't leave it. I have to go get the other block. I thought I had enough. I guess it's because I put the one on the floor that I got short one. Alright, so we've been working around here as well, trying to get things also more cleaned up, more organized. We are going to be working on another project today, after this is done, to help us fill up the storage a little bit more. Alright, so that's that. So you'll see here, I got no armor on, no nothing. Let's go into F5, and you'll see you walk forward, bam. Got my sword, I got my pick right there. We're good to go. Not bad at all. So the reason why I want to have this here, if I happen to die anywhere, I can basically just run in here, whatever I have in here, plunk, done. The cool thing is by having this pressure plate the way it is, it actually powers all 6 dispensers. That is pretty epic. But see, you can't get that last one. So in order to set it up, you're going to have to, put your thing in there and then replace everything. I thought maybe there was a way I could use a trap door, but there was no way that I could actually, because it doesn't activate anything. I'd have to set up a redstone signal. And I want to keep this simple. Like, I mean, you don't get any better than that. That's very compact. You're talking, what, 3 by 2? And yeah, no redstone, very resource friendly, best thing you'll ever have. Whoops. No, don't go there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be working on today's episode is the chicken farm. Yeah, it's another, this is the design I told you guys about from my Let's Play world that I did in my PlayStation. That's never actually been released. This is actually before I did videos, and at the very beginning of my so-called career in YouTube, I was just playing there and having fun with my niece and nephew, and building a whole bunch of things, trying out a whole bunch of the redstone stuff and whatnot. So I'm gonna put my head on a stick. Oh, look how pretty I am. Alright, I'll have to dress myself up. I look a little naked, a little thin. So let me get my stuff together, and we're going to go over to the Redstone City, and we're going to build that up and get ourselves a whole bunch of feathers, which we're going to need. We need so many feathers. We need, not so much the chicken, it's more the feathers. And the eggs here are going to pretty much disappear. I'm going to be using these for the farm itself. So I'm going to take all these with me. And then there. We'll change this all to feathers. Probably, I think we'll do 3 rows of feathers. 2 rows of chicken. There, and there we go. So I guess I should have done that. There. And grab that. Perfect. Alright, so let's get all this stuff together. I'll meet you guys out in Redstone City in a few seconds. I'll see you there. Alright guys, we're back out in Redstone City. I thought I'd show you quickly. I have been AFK in the area for a while. We've almost got a double chest full of cactus, so we're going to be smelting that down and also taking it inside to our storage area. I've also laid out the area. It doesn't take this entire thing. I just wanted like a border around the whole thing so it looks a little bit prettier. Alright, so we'll just get this, like I've already set it up so that it's going to flow nice and smoothly. And I can explain briefly what we're doing, but for the most part it's pretty self-explanatory. So you got your double chest or single chest there. And you put the redstone lamp over there. And then we need our hoppers. We're going to need a repeater. And we'll need our dispensers next. So the hoppers go into the back of the chest. Both. This one faces into there. This one faces into this one here. And actually, you know what? Before we get into that there, let's place our repeater right there. No delay. Don't need to worry about that. Back here. Put that into the chest. And then, where's the dispenser? Put one there, put one on top of there. Over on this side here, we're going to put another hopper into there. And then out of the back, put a comparator coming off this back. And we will put a redstone torch there, a redstone torch right there. Grab our block of choice right there. Put it up on top. And a block down there. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty so far? Alright. Now, should have that turned on. We need to, let's do these kind of a slab for that right there. And then what we're going to need, we'll need one block to basically build off of. Right here, put 2 pieces of glass, get our building block back, put one up there, one up there. And these guys, I need that back. Or, how do I want to do this? Put one, yeah. That's going to basically keep the chickens in. And I think that is everything. Now the only thing we have left to do is basically spit the chickens into here. And once something actually goes into here, see that turns on, turns that off, powers over. Oh no, wait, I need my redstone dust. Forgot 2 pieces of dust. Right here. You gotta power the damn thing right there. So put that there. Uh-oh, I burnt it out. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna double check what I did wrong. I think I've got one block in the wrong place here. Alright, yeah, I actually just forgot 2 blocks plus that one there. Put one up there and one on here. We gotta cut the signal. This one actually allow it to be a clock. And that was the problem. So now we're all set up. And basically what this is here, when that's off, it'll collect eggs. When it's on, the light's on itself, it's actually gonna do chickens. So now comes the fun and annoying part. Oh god. Chickens make the worst sound in the game. Let me just move these out of the way, put that there. Alright. Go up one more. Oh, first chicken. We're just gonna keep throwing them in. Holy crap, he glitched through. Uh-oh. Okay, I better slow it. Oh, damn, he's dying. And then I think what I can do with the other ones that escape, I can just use seeds. Wow, what crappy luck. There we go. Oh, another one dead. See, you want to throw them quick, but when you do, one hatches, you hit it with the next one. Stupid chickens. And for this to work efficiently, I'd say probably 40 chickens in here would be more than enough. Keep going. Now, let's see here. Come on. Oh, that's it. You little bastards. I'm gonna get you. Alright. So what we're gonna do for the time being, because we really don't have a lot. We got, what, 7 in there? Plus these little guys if we actually go out and get a seed. We could drag them in. I'm not gonna bother doing that now. And then what we can do is we can encase this whole thing however we choose. That and that, and I don't think I want that one there. Oh my goodness. That's why I can't do nothing in there, you damn chicken. Get out of my way. It's like, why the hell can't I place a block there? I might put a set of stairs there. Alright, so that's it for now. That's what we're leaving it as. We'll build up a little tiny, like, KFC hut or whatever kind of chicken hut from where you live. We'll put that in there, and then like I said, this here is now going to be in egg collection mode. So whenever one of these guys lays an egg, once they grow up, they'll put the eggs into here. We can put them back into there. And what happens, when we turn this on, it's going to lock that back hopper. And it's not going to allow any more of the eggs to come through, but it will basically, once we put the lava in the top, I got that on me already, in here, it's set up to automatically dispense once a certain amount of, like once a baby gets born or one grows up, it'll automatically dispense lava and then kill off any of the adults. My goodness, is that annoying. There we go. I think I'll have to definitely turn that off. Still haven't figured out what to do with that there. I'm going to have to probably reverse the whole thing. I've tried a number of different ways of trying to get it so the minecart turns and faces the other way. It just won't work. There's nothing I can do to get me to be able to switch around. And I think the next thing we're going to be doing in this episode is over on this side here. I'll have to, well, I don't know. I may not sleep. I don't know. Let's take out this guy, though. Go away. Is that zombie coming for me? He is. Go away. Alright. Down in this section here, I've terraformed this whole thing to go the way it is. But what I've been doing is talking to Taco, and he has a building, well, where that pillar is and that one is. He's got one that's just past that, and he built a tunnel that goes into the basement of the store he has there. And what I'd like to do, I've set up a crafting table and a bench over there, or a furnace, and I'd like to dig a tunnel, and you can see I started doing a bit of the terraforming, all the way around here and make it like a sewer that you can ride a boat from one base to the other. It's not your typical kind of transportation, which is very rarely used unless you're out in an ocean, but you don't normally see it as a way to get between a couple bases. So I'd like to start with this whole area in here and just kind of dig my way through. We'll have to figure out, I think we're probably going to do like a 9x9 and have to dig our way straight through. And I'd like to kind of get that whole thing going. So let me go off camera. I'll probably start with the long part first, because this really isn't that hard to do, this part. But I'll start with the part that goes between mine and Taco's base, and hopefully we'll have some time to collaborate. This will be a little bit more than just you know, a weekend project kind of thing. I'd like to make it look really nice, and I have at least a 3 wide opening where you can boat, but then have like you know, side things like this that are one or two high, with iron gates, water flowing out into the actual water path, and then like a walkway along the side, just in case you don't have a boat, or even to put in mine carts or something. I hear a skeleton. Oh, there you are. How's it going, buddy? Oh, that looked like that hurt. Alright, so let me go off camera for a little while. I'm going to start digging a big giant hole, and I'll be back. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, I've been really busy. Couple of hours has passed. This actually has to go a little bit wider. We're going over that way more. Another 2 blocks. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide is where we're going to go to. So we're going to take that out all the way in. 7 high all the way through. This is going to come out, but I want the water to flow into it. And possibly put like a archway, sort of like a sewer system of like a water runoff coming into the sewer system. Then it goes around to this. Holy crap, man. This thing took forever. Digging along, I put little beacons along, all the way along. Just a 3x3, give myself haste, and dug this whole thing out. I've got my ender chest over here. I've got my, where is it? Yeah, so my second self-touch pick, the last one broke from digging this thing out. So we got right to here, and this takes us out to Taco's. So it lines up with Taco's cave over there, or cave, his tunnel. And then it's going to come down here. Basically, there'll be like an area you can put your boat into, right in this area. And then, you know, we can branch off to the side, put little openings, whether they're 3x3 or just a little one block hole with water coming out, like I said, leading into the next area. So I don't want to go any further than this without Taco, and well, there's a couple caves that were along the way, but I thought something like this, and you can put the iron fence gate up on the top and then have a water stream running out into the water that you have here. Hopefully it won't affect the mechanics of the boat too much. And as I was doing this, like, I'm gonna do this as a stone brick, excuse me, and I want to use the mossy stone brick, but I don't have a lot of vines. That's all I have, and it takes a bit to be able to make the mossy stone bricks. So for the final part of this episode, we're gonna build another farm. And of course, we gotta add redstone to it. I can't just stick a bunch of blocks and say, oh, there we go, there's your little vine farm. There's gotta be some sort of automation, I guess you could say, to it. Chicken farm too, sorry, I made a mistake with that. The adult chickens have to go into the back here. So, I've been trying to breed them whenever I can. Oops. Oh. Uh-oh. Stop clicking that. Nope. Alright. And, what happens is, now it's off, you see, and you heard it click, and that means the lava will go off. But right now, there's no eggs being dispensed, because when you turn this on, like that, to the cooking part, an egg will go into that dispenser and dispense up against that, and then make a baby hatch, and then the next time it grows up, and the next egg gets shot and the baby's grown, lava shoots out, kills that one, and then turns it into the cooked chicken. So we're leaving it off right now because we want more chickens to be in there. And yeah, so I screwed up on that. Sorry guys. The adult chickens need to go into the back, and then in the front, that will be, see, that's where an egg just came through, and that's why it dispenses that lava quickly. So let's move on over to here. I believe we're going to work with this area here. We need, I think, a 10 by 10 area, or 11 by 11. So what we're going to do, I think we'll start right with this here. And, of course, I forgot my dispensers. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back with my dispensers. Alright, and I'm back here. Basically set everything up just to make it super quick for us. I've got the buckets of water. I've got everything I need to be able to get this thing done. So let's just do it. So what you're going to do is basically coming out of any one of those dispensers. I'm just going to put stone brick down there just so if I happen to be underneath, at least I'll know that there's something there. Put a repeater going into that there. And in here, do the same thing. Actually, nope, here. Here's where it's different. When you're at the very front, wherever you're going to put your button, so I got my button here. So this point, you only need to have the signal going around that way. So you don't need to do it coming back. If you do that, it'll completely power it, and it'll basically just screw up the whole thing. Let me get that, and I'll get out of here. There we go. Put that there. Repeater going into that one. This guy right here. Might as well get it. Don't want to waste resources. There we go. Right there. Repeater going into here. That's done. Signal's there. Get our piece of grass. Fill that in. Over on this side, we get into the awesome heavy-duty redstone. You're going to need 9 of these bad boys. And this one goes into there. One goes there. One goes there. Okay, 8. And that's basically it. So from this point, you're just going to be filling in any of the blanks all the way around. And I think you can see where this is going, what's going to happen. And fill all that in. Make sure you fill this in before you put the water in, just in case you hook up some of the redstone a little bit wrong. Get rid of that. For each one, put a bucket in. Run around, bucket. This one here, and the last one. Okay, there. Alright. So now, for this here, we'll just put a half slab. And we will put one on top of that. And that way it keeps all the water in where it's got to be. So if you're over here and you hit this button, all 4 dispensers go off. You'll be left with the little 4 spot in the middle, and you'll get your torch. Hit the button, water goes away. Very simple concept. Now we got to build up the structure that we're going to be using for this here. And let's see, I think this is what I determined is right here, right there, and these 2. That's where we're going to be building this. And what I thought is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 high. And same thing. Build this all the way across, and the way that it works out is that it's, I believe, 10 across. So have 10 in the middle that you can actually take the vines from. And I'm putting slabs up here because I don't want torches hanging out on the top of this thing. I may eventually put in some redstone lamps or something like that, but for right now, just leave it that way. Over this side, in the middle, you're going to want to double this up if you want it to be symmetrical. You don't have to. So that, perfect. Go across. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to put the vines on either side of these brick structures that I'm building right now. One more. Those. I hear something. What's that? Come on, get out of the way. Perfect. And I think that was the other one. Yep. Oops. And since I'm here, put vines all the way across in the openings. It could spread over to here and go down. That's perfectly fine. that. And then we're going to run across. And the reason why you need a 2 wide gap, if you try to put it 1 wide, it'll actually take the vine off the opposite side. And with it being 8 high, you're going to be able to reach the one at the top, but not taking out the one at the very top, which is what you basically want. So now what you do is you're going to play the waiting game. You wait for this to grow, and then you can shear away. If you do a full shear on this particular design that I've done, you will get just under 10 stacks of vines each time you do it by trimming at this level all the way down. Because like I said, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all the way across. And yeah, so that's that. Last thing is about this thing right here, and then that's it for the episode. We got a lot accomplished today, and we were getting ready for a lot of big future projects. I've been working on something off camera for quite some time, to be honest with you, and it's just a big thing that I want to do. It's been on my list of to-dos for a long time, since the single player world that I had probably a year ago. And just never got around to doing it on that. Didn't have the resources to make it. But in this series, I've been going bonkers on a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, can we reach that? I think I just saw an Enderman. There we go. Okay, and then we got these last ones, and that's it. There we go. And can I get it? So like I said, it's even though it's 8 high, you could even get more. I mean, if they're touching the ground in here, as long as you don't turn the water on, it shouldn't destroy them. You could potentially get, I think I said 620 is what you can get from one full harvest. And if you do 8 all the way across, you're going to get yourself an extra 8, 16, 24, 32. So you get 652 each harvest. That's a pretty damn big harvest, if you ask me, for a vine factory. Now, there are AFK-able ones. I personally don't see the benefit in that because of the fact that they take so bloody long to grow. Yeah, you'd have to AFK for like 3 days to get yourself a stack. So I'd rather just, you know, be working around in the area and go, oh yeah, I need vines, and then run out and go get some 10 stacks of vines, and they go, okay, I'm good for a while. I don't have to worry about it. And then all you do, like I said, once you've got your harvest done, come over here, hit the button, gets everything going, puts it all into the middle, so regardless of where they go, they're all going to come here in the middle. You can see, perfect. Threw in 9, and there we go. We got our 9 back. And then what you can do, you can, if you want, cover up the area, put in a half slab underneath here. Actually, not underneath here, you won't be able to, but off in the side there, you can put one, you can put something over here if you wanted to. Something like that, and that one there. I don't know if we can reach. No, won't be able to. Take that one out. And right there. Perfect. You go right there. Block the water. And that's it. I mean, if you guys want a tutorial on it, no problem, but you can make this as big as you want. As long as you have the water no more than 8 blocks. Like, this could have been 16 wide because of the fact that these actually go 8 blocks. The only difference being is probably make it 17 and put an extra dispenser in here so that the water would push it this way and this way to keep it off the edge. Otherwise, you would just have stuff coming to the middle on the sides and it would just sit there. So this is a great way to be able to keep it all into the center, make it smaller. You can do a 1x1 opening if you get the distance right for the amount of blocks that the water travels. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some time to go off camera and do a little bit of work on tearing this whole thing down and flipping it over. And where the hell did those come from? Do not remember putting those there. Okay, nobody blew anything up. And I know I'm out of shears, so Whatever. I think what I'm going to do, speaking of shears, is I've got some iron here. I'll make 4 pair and set these up in the chest over here. And that way we'll actually have ourselves a couple pairs when we're ready to do some shearing, because we will definitely need a whole lot of irons. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully with Taco, we'll be doing a little building in that new sewer system that we're building. Take care.